Nothing changes until you do. Dreamers, fighters, coffee-addicted overthinkers, welcome. Today, we were diving into a truth so real that it should be printed on every alarm clock in the world. Nothing changes until you do. Let that sink in. Not until your boss changes. Not until your ex magically becomes a better human. Listen, that ship sailed. Not until you win the lottery. Not until Mercury stops being in retrograde. No, no, no. Until you change. You. Your mindset, your habits, your attitude, your decisions. And today, we're going to talk about how to do exactly that, with real talk, real lessons, and yes, a little humor, because if we can't laugh while fixing our life, then what are we even doing? The truth we avoid. Here's the honest truth. Most people don't change because they are waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect motivation, the perfect person, the perfect sign from above. But guess what? The perfect moment is never coming. Let me tell you something. If success was waiting for you on your couch, Netflix would have made millionaires out of all of us. We keep waiting for life to get easier. But you know what happens? Life says, nah, let's make it interesting. Boom, new challenge. But the fact is, we have more power than we think. 1. If you think small, you live small. Let's break it down. You can't expect a new life with the same old thinking. Change starts with a shift in mindset. You will never outgrow your mindset. 2. If you think you're stuck, you are stuck. Not because life trapped you, but because you stopped moving. 3. If you think you're not ready, you'll never be ready. Nobody is ever ready. You think pilots were ready the first time they flew a plane? No, they were terrified. But they trusted the training more than the fear. Growth begins where comfort ends. And the moment you begin thinking differently, a real-life story, powerful lesson. Let me share something. You begin living differently. There was a guy named Marcus. Great guy, sweet, hardworking. But here's the problem. He kept waiting for things to get better. His job stressed him out. His relationships drained him. His health was declining. His dreams were collecting dust. Every time someone asked, "So what are you doing to change things?" he'd say, "I'm waiting for the right time." Well, one day things got worse. He got laid off. His partner left. His savings ran out. That's when it hit him. Life will force you to change if you refuse to change yourself. And that's when he finally flipped the switch. He started learning. He started networking. He started waking up earlier. He changed his circle. He changed his habits. He changed his mindset. One step at a time. And guess what? Everything else began to change too. Why? Because nothing changes until you do. Breaking the cycle of same year, same you. Every year millions say, "This is my year." Then by February, they're back to next year. The truth? If you don't change your habits, the calendar won't save you. Let's talk about real-life examples. If you want a better body, but you won't change your eating habits, nothing changes. If you want financial freedom, but you keep spending like you're printing money, nothing changes. If you want peace, but you keep entertaining chaos, nothing changes. If you want love, but you keep choosing people who drain your soul, nothing changes. You can pray for change. You can hope for change. You can dream of change. You can cry for change. But until you change, nothing changes. The painful but freeing truth. Sometimes, the reason your life isn't moving forward is because you haven't stopped doing the things that hold you back. You want success, but you fear responsibility. You want peace, but you love drama. You want growth, but you cling to comfort. You want blessings, but you hold on to baggage. You want a new life, but you won't let the old one die. Hear this. Your excuses are liars. Your fears are exaggerators. Your doubts are thieves. The moment you stop believing them, your life becomes unrecognizable, in the best way. Small changes create big results. People think they need massive action. Nope. You just need consistent action. Want to change your life? Try this. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Read 10 pages a day. Save $5 a day. Walk 20 minutes. Write your goals. Declutter one thing. Talk to better people. Say no to what drains you. Say yes to yourself. Small changes compound. They build momentum. And before you know it, you don't even recognize your old self. Humor and real talk. Let's be honest. Sometimes we don't change because we think change is uncomfortable. And yes, it is. Kind of like wearing jeans fresh from the dryer. You can still breathe, but you're questioning your life choices. Sometimes we don't change because we say, I don't have time. But we can spend 3 hours scrolling TikTok, watching dogs jump into pools and people making sandwiches we'll never make. Sometimes we say, I'll start tomorrow. But we act like tomorrow is promised, and it's waiting like a cute puppy at the door. No, tomorrow is not promised. But today is here, and today is powerful. Carpe diem, baby. The transformation begins now. Look at your life right now. Is there something you want to change? Your mindset, your career, your habits, your health, your finances, your energy, your confidence, your peace? Guess what? You can start today, right now. You don't need to be perfect to begin. You just need to begin. Because the moment you decide, the moment you say, I'm done living the same chapter, everything shifts. One decision can change your entire direction. One decision can change your future. One decision can change you. And remember this, nothing changes until you do. But once you change, everything else changes too. Changing your identity, your habits, your discipline, your circle, and your emotional patterns. Because once you change, your life doesn't just improve, it evolves. So buckle up, get your mindset ready. Because we're about to level you up. Let's begin. Identity shift. Become the person your future needs. Here's a truth most people never hear. Your life changes the moment your identity changes. Not when you change your schedule. Not when you change your outfit. Not when you change your phone wallpaper to motivational quotes. No. Your life changes when you say, I'm no longer that person. From now on, I am this person. Let me explain. The old you avoids discomfort, makes excuses, procrastinates, settles for less, protects fear, chooses comfort over growth. The new you takes responsibility, shows up, takes action, chooses discipline, makes decisions based on goals, not feelings, protects peace, walks with confidence, not insecurity. The moment you shift your identity, everything else follows. You don't try to change anymore. You simply act like the new version of you. The power of deciding who you want to be. Let's use us humor for a second. Everybody wants to change until change requires changing. It's like wanting abs, but also wanting pizza at 11 p.m. Life is about choices. Here's the thing. You don't become a new you by accident. You create that person intentionally. Ask yourself, who is the version of me that gets the life I want? Describe that version. What time do they wake up? What do they believe? Who do they surround themselves with? What do they read? What do they tolerate? What do they no longer tolerate? What goals drive them? Because hear this, you can't live a new life with old patterns, and you can't get the life you dream of by being the person you've always been. Discipline, the muscle that changes everything. Let's be honest. Motivation feels great. Motivation is exciting. Motivation makes you say, tomorrow I'm waking up at 5 a.m. And then tomorrow comes, and your alarm rings. And suddenly, your bed feels like a luxury hotel suite you can't afford to leave. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is forever. Discipline is the bridge between wanting and having. Now, discipline doesn't mean being perfect. Discipline means being consistent. You don't need to do everything. You just need to show up. Discipline is doing the work even when you're not in the mood. Choosing long-term benefit over short-term comfort. Saying no to distractions. Choosing purpose over pleasure. Choosing growth over excuses. Doing what your future self will thank you for. There's a US saying, discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. Choose discipline. It hurts now, but it changes your whole life. Your circle can make or break you. If nothing is changing in your life, sometimes it's because nothing is changing in your circle. Your environment shapes your behavior. Your friends shape your mindset. Your circle shapes your standards. Here's a funny but true example. If you hang out with people who complain all day, you'll complain too. If you hang out with people who gossip, congrats, you now have a PhD in gossip studies. But if you hang out with people who dream big, work hard, protect peace, and level up, guess what? You level up too. If you want to fly, stop walking with people who are going nowhere. You don't need to cut people off completely, but you must know who deserves your time and who only deserves a limited time discount version of you. Heal the beliefs that hold you back. Here's the truth. Sometimes the reason nothing changes is because we're carrying beliefs that sabotage us. Beliefs like, I'm not good enough. I always fail. I'm unlucky. I'm too old. I don't deserve success. No one will support me. I might get judged. Let me tell you something. Those are not facts. Those are fears pretending to be facts. And fears are terrible advisors. You must challenge them, question them, break them. Replace them with new beliefs. I'm capable. I'm worthy. I can learn anything. I deserve better. I can make it happen. I'm becoming stronger every day. I don't need permission to grow, because your life will never rise higher than the beliefs you hold. Stop negotiating with your future. You know the little voice that talks you out of changing? The one that says, you can start later. You don't feel like it. You're tired today. One more episode won't hurt. Take a break. You earned it. There's always tomorrow. That voice isn't you. That's your comfort zone. And your comfort zone is the most dangerous place on earth, because nothing grows there, nothing improves there, nothing changes there. Stop negotiating with the part of you that wants to stay the same. Your future deserves more than your excuses. Emotional change. Mastering your reactions. Your life will transform when you learn to control your emotions. Not everything deserves your energy. Not every comment needs a reaction. Not every mistake defines you. Not every setback is the end. People sabotage their lives because of impulse, anger, pride, overthinking, fear. But hear this. Strength is not how loud you respond. Strength is how well you maintain peace. Choose peace intentionally. Protect your energy on purpose. That's the real flex. Small habits, big results. Changing your entire life doesn't require huge actions. It requires daily habits that align with your goals. Try these. 10 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of cleaning, 10 minutes of silence, 10 minutes of gratitude, 10 minutes of planning, 10 minutes of walking, 10 minutes building skills, 10 minutes improving your craft. Simple, small, but powerful. Consistency beats intensity. You don't need to do everything at once, just do something, every day. A short story with a big lesson. There was a woman named Elena. Worked hard, cared too much about others, always last on her own list. She wanted change, more confidence, better health, better boundaries, better opportunities. But she always said, maybe next month, maybe when I'm ready, maybe when I'm less stressed. One day her mentor told her, life will not pause for you to be ready. Life is happening right now. It hit her. She started waking up earlier, saying no without guilt, choosing better friends, learning new skills, saving consistently, letting go of what drained her. Fast forward. Her life transformed, not overnight, but through small, consistent change. She didn't wait for life to change. She changed herself, and everything else followed. Transformation doesn't require perfection. You don't need to fix everything today. You don't need to be fearless. You don't need to be confident all the time. You don't need all the answers. You just need to be willing. Willing to grow. Willing to try. Willing to start. Willing to keep going. Willing to let go. Willing to change. Because imperfect progress is better than perfect excuses. The final rise. Look. Your dreams are valid. Your goals are possible. Your future is waiting. But nothing will happen until you decide. I'm done being the version of me that stays stuck. I am becoming the version of me that breaks through. Today is not just another day. It's a decision point, a turning point, a transformation point. And the moment you choose you, your life opens up in ways you never imagined. Because the truth will always be this: nothing changes until you do. But when you change, everything changes. Stand up for your future. Stand up for your growth. Stand up for the version of you that deserves more. Decide today. Act today. Start today. Because your new life is waiting on the other side of your decision to finally change. Thanks for listening. Please share someone you know.